The first thing in making a kaleidoscope, and we're going to focus today on a mini kaleidoscope, is wood selection. You can see that I keep a fairly wide stock of different kinds of woods here. Most of them are what are called exotics. That is to say, they're not made or grown in the United States. A lot of them come from tropical areas where the soil conditions are such that give you real good grain patterns. So, for example, this piece is a piece of cocobolo. Doesn't look like much in this state, but when it's turned, it'll have a nice rich red color to it with real nice grain pattern. So I keep a wide selection of that kind of stock on hand, and for these small scopes you need a stock that's about 2 by 2 square and a shade less than 2 1/4 inches long, and that shade less is important. The other type of wood that I work with is a wood called diamond wood. Diamond wood is made in Rutland, Vermont. It's real wood, birch and maple veneers that are dyed every color under the rainbow except white and laminated, glued together under heat and pressure and turned into panels. They actually come in about 28-inch panels. They can cut them into squares, they can cut them into dowel stock. I keep dowels on hand, I keep square stock on hand. I've even got some sheet stock down there. The advantage to diamond wood is that you get color, and that isn't natural, and you get stability because you have filled all the pores of the wood with glue and dye. The disadvantage from a wood turner's point of view is it's real tough to work with. It's hard on the blades because you're cutting glue and dye in addition to the wood. But that's just some of the types of woods that I keep on hand. There's probably about 60 or 70 different kinds. I do, on occasion, work with domestic woods, walnut, maple, cherry, oak. But most of them do not have the grain pattern that I'm looking for, so I tend not to use them except on special requests. The next stage is, once you have a square, is to drill a hole that's 13/16 of an inch in diameter. You do that on the drill press, and these are some of the diamond wood pieces that I just mentioned earlier that will get turned into a mini kaleidoscope. Now behind me here is just some of the blanks that I've already got cut up and ready to turn once I need them. The ones that are painted red here are box elder blanks that came from a friend of mine who has a lake place up in Canada. And he found this log on his land, the tree had fallen down, brought it in, and I've got them coated with a coat of red paint while they dry. It'll take about a year for them to dry out properly, and so the red is not natural, that's just to prevent them from splitting. But for example, these are blanks that have koa wood from Hawaii, all glued together in different ways. I've got some in here that these are from another piece of wood called curly koa, again from Hawaii. The run marks here, that's the glue from filling in the voids. Curly koa tends to have voids, so you glue it up with super glue in advance.